Okay, will Maurizio Sarri be manager next season? The answer is no. I don't think Maurizio Sarri will see out this season. Now, we're in the international break right now, so there's no league games until next weekend. Um, but I cannot see how Sarri can stay as Chelsea manager, considering that what the Chelsea fans expect and Abramovich's record when it comes to managerial changes. Uh, yes, Chelsea are still in the Europa League and have actually a decent chance of winning that competition and qualifying for the Champions League via winning that competition. Absolutely, I'm not denying that. But you have to look at the history of Abramovich owning this club and the history of this club in the Premier League when it comes to management. I think the longest term a manager's gone is 3 or 4 years. I believe that was Ranieri. I could be wrong. I know Mourinho's gone 3 years as manager. No manager under Abramovich has gone past that 3 year mark. And it doesn't matter if you bring the club success, like Conte. He won them the league and the FA Cup and was out the door after 2 seasons. So I can't see Maurizio Sarri seeing out the season. We know there are reports in the media that fans are boycotting games, and fans that have pre-ordered tickets or season ticket holders are putting those tickets that they have up for resale on ticket resale websites like StubHub. And they're just refusing to go to games. We know the team have been booed off the field by fans. There is a growing disquiet in the fan base. The fan base has come to expect success, which is unfortunate because every club has to go through their down spells. They have to. You can't win every trophy every season, and you can't be successful every year. I mean, it is what it is. But with the amount of money that's been spent on the club over the last 15 years, and what is demanded of the club, I don't think Sarri's going to be there. And especially with this transfer embargo, I don't know who would replace him and who would want to replace him. It seems to me that it's a very, very toxic behind the scenes off pitch atmosphere there. With the way that the Conte situation was handled and the way the Mourinho situation was handled, and a whole host of other managers, it does concern me going forward as just a fan of sport. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I'm a fan of sport. The longevity of this club, because they could slip further back in the league next season if they're not allowed, if this transfer ban is upheld. But I can't see Sarri seeing out the season, and he might go in the international break. And if you're watching this video after the international break and he's still there, okay, he's defied my expectations. But with the way the Chelsea board are very quick to hire and fire managers, unless they've got a successor lined up, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It really is, because while they are still in the Europa League, they've fallen out of the top four. They're not in league contention. They're out the FA Cup. So their only option for a trophy this season is the Europa League. That's all that's left to them, really, and they're not guaranteed to win that. And if they don't win that, then qualification for Europe hangs on their league position, and their league position is teetering on the edge of not qualifying. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But you have to look at the amount of managerial changes that have happened at Chelsea in the Premier League era as a whole, but especially under Abramovich. And the average tenure of a manager isn't that long. It's about 9 months to a year and a half average, somewhere in that range. And a manager's never long gone beyond 3 seasons. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I don't think he makes the end of the season. But there you go. The question I'm asking is, how long is Sarri going to be Chelsea manager? But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you're a Chelsea fan, put down the time frame you think he has until he's sacked, because he is going to be out of a job quicker than we think. And the fans are making their protests very vocal. But also, I don't think the club's fully recovered from how the Conte situation ended at the end of last season. He brought them 2 trophies in 2 seasons, and that wasn't enough. And many experts were like, "What are Chelsea doing? The guy has brought them silverware and retained some pride after the disastrous season before they won the league under Conte, under Mourinho. It was a disastrous season." I don't think the club's fully recovered from that last season under Mourinho. I really don't. But that's my personal opinion. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Place your comments and thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.